Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my current evening routine. So check this video out. All right, so current evening routine. So this is pretty much going to be my routine from like Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, we kind of just, do whatever we need to do in the house. We kind of, family day is Sunday. So we really try to like spend time together as a family, have a nice family dinner, or sometimes we have, family function. And then we like to just, like watch a movie before bed, but all this stuff as a family. And then Saturday is the same thing. The kids like to kind of like hang out by themselves Saturday evening. So they like play video games, whatever. So there's not much of like a bedtime routine on Saturday and Sunday, but Monday through Friday, we normally do. So I'm starting this off when the girls come home from school. So Riley's gonna be home from school any minute. And then I either certain days go pick Bella up because I have to take her somewhere, or I just wait until Bella comes home from school. So Mondays and Fridays, I wait till Bella comes home from school. Today is a Monday, you can kind of tell I'm wearing my Monday Garfield shirt. So I'm just gonna be waiting and working on some computer stuff extra until she comes home from school. All right, so because Bella's bus comes pretty late, normally what I do is when I pick her up from school, she normally has to get ready to go to dance. So normally I pick her up from school, come home, and she literally has like an extra half hour to 45 minutes instead of like 5-10 minutes. Or the one day that she gets off the bus, technically she gets off the bus and then we actually should have left 5 minutes before she got off the bus. So it's just easier. I just take, pick her up, whatever. It's a couple different days. So normally Riley comes home and she just gets ready for dance for herself and just hangs out with Mason, because Mason's just, normally hanging out watching TV or just playing a little bit of video games or something until I grab Bella. So I normally on those days just take, Bella to dance, come back, get Riley, take Riley to dance, or just take Riley to dance and come back with all the kids, or just take Bella to dance and come back and get all the kids. So homework is kind of like up in the air. Bella she probably, I will say, is going to have less homework coming up because we don't have that much longer until school is out for the summer. So Monday, since we have nothing going on, is where I'm like fully packing like the extra homework, fully washing hair. Because what I normally do is I only wash the kids' hair once a week. And normally that's what I always did for myself too. If they have a dance competition or something like that and they have product in the hair, we wash it again. But normally like I find like their hair, so you don't strip all the natural oils and everything out. I just wash their hair once a week. So Monday's our day. So that's why today's like the perfect day to do like an evening routine with you guys. So and extra homework. So Bella has this fluency folder that she gets every week. Monday, due on Friday, and basically she has to read for a minute every single day, which obviously we still do that, but then she has to read and answer questions in a paragraph for her writing. So we normally do that on Monday. So I'll show you guys all the homework that we go ahead and work on when she comes home later on. But of course, like as soon as they get home, they get snack, and then we just work on what we want to do. So jam-packed Monday homework. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, when Bella has homework, I normally drive to dance first. We come home, and normally if Bella does not have dance that day, we work on her homework, and then she's done. The days she has dance, we don't get a chance to work on homework till really late. Well, what's really nice is the teacher gives us the schedule for the week, and so I know every single day what she needs to do for math. So normally Tuesdays, I double on her math homework. So if she's got math homework on Wednesday because she comes home late, we do double math homework on Friday, and I kind of guide her with it, and it's fine. It's only answering 1 or 2 questions, so it's not really a big deal. So that's what we do there. All right, so Riley's gonna be home in a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wait around until Bella comes home, and then I'll show you all the homework that we go ahead and do. And I try to do some extra things with her, some extra reading. We work on the iPad for some extra math, and just might not be fun, but normally like our rule is around this house is Tuesday through Thursday, there's no electronics, there's no TV, it's strictly school. And I think it's really, for me, in the best interest for the kids, and it actually seems to work with them. So, and honestly, they don't care. Like, Bella never really wants to watch school stuff during the school week anyways, because we're always busy. The only time that's like kind of the hard thing is Mondays. So we will kind of show you everything, but you kind of know the gist of like what I'm doing like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But Friday, it'll be a nice little more relaxing, trying to do all homework. And then we start routines for bed after dinner, and Mondays are a little bit earlier since obviously we're not going anywhere, that both kids get to take showers or take baths and do their hair and all that kind of stuff, and then they're off to bed, and then it's time for me for my evening routine. So then I'll kind of show you guys what I do at night to get ready for bed. All right, so Bella just got home. Say hi, Bella. Hi. All right, so I first go through her folder while she has a snack. So this is normally, even if we have to go to dance, I at least prep everything to do homework for later. But obviously we can kind of take her time, and she normally has snack after she gets dressed for dance. So she does what she needs to do right now. Everything's all prepped. So I go through her folder and see, you know, take out any paperwork she needs. The only homework they normally gets is this piece of paper to tell us what to do in their math book. So we get to keep this at home. So it says, you know, tonight's math homework, what they need to do. So I rip this out for her and just prep it. And then in her fluency folder, try to pull it out, she'll get, this is what we work on Mondays only. She has to do a reading, and then we just answer a question right. Very easy to do on Mondays considering we have more time and there's no other activities. And then, should I just leave this like this? She has to do a 1 minute reading. Here we go. So here, this is for fluency. So she'll have her 1 minute. She reads, I tell her, our goal is just to make every day more. So here's a little box down here. So I go start off very slow. Let's get more accuracy than anything. She only reads 5 words. She only reads 5 words. But then the next day I want her to read more than 5 words, which obviously she can do. So we have this every single day. All right, and then the other thing we have is spelling. So what I normally do is on Mondays, she does get her spelling on Fridays, but you know what, I give her the weekend off. I don't think, you know, we really need to go over this during the week, or the weekend, I mean. So Mondays, we kind of just go through the words because she normally goes through all this stuff during school anyways. So I will break this up. Like she has, it's the oi sound with O. So she has O-Y, 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 O-I, 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 O-I. So what I will do is this is actually pretty easy. Normally she has like 11 and 12 are normally like 2 words. I will tell her, okay, we're gonna do O-Y first and spell these in order that they're on here. And then I'll tell her the next set we'll do O-I, and I kind of go slow with her to break it down. That seems to help her. So we'll do this on Monday. Tuesday, I'll still do the ones in order, but I won't tell her how many are OIs anymore, or OYs and then OIs, or whatever the case might be for that week. So we do this every single day. So first thing I'm gonna go with her is she's gonna be eating her snack. We're gonna do a practice test for spelling. Then after that, we will do our 1 minute reading. Then after that, we'll do our math. And then last, we will do her writing, because what I do with her is I will go through her writing and we will underline what's important, and she'll make sentences from that writing. So she kind of is independent and does that on her own. All right, so just got done with homework with the kids. So they're off relaxing and playing. Well, obviously it's just Bella that has the homework. But like I said, either A, they are just relaxing and doing whatever for right now, or B, I am taking 2 activities. So right now, since, you know, I would already like be done with homework, take them to the activities, I would come home and I would start dinner. So what I do is I monthly meal plan. So I know pretty much what I'm doing for the whole entire month. I find that's really, really easy. And if there's something that I don't end up doing, I just circle it to save it for next month as an idea. Because like today, I was planning on something and I'm not going to be doing it because we have leftovers. So I'm like, you know what? I just save it for next month and then I just do leftovers. So I'm going to be getting the kids dinner, and then after that we are going to be starting their baths. Mason goes first, followed by Bella, And then after they're done, set, ready for bed, I'm gonna get myself ready. All right, so just got done putting the kids to bed a little while ago. So did baths, of course, and they, I read my story, and then they were done for the night. So they don't really fall asleep right away. So I just checked on them and they were actually already sleeping. So I wanted to show you guys what products I'm using at night. Now, the stuff that I'm gonna show you might not necessarily be my favorites, like in my spring skincare video, but it's the stuff that I am using, just like my morning routine. It's just like the stuff that I'm using right now currently, because what I like to do is I do have my favorites, and if I have something, like say for example, a scrub, I have scrubs by Purlisse that I absolutely love, and moisturizers, but if I get a scrub in my FabFitFun or in my Ipsy, I kind of stop and switch it out so my skin does not get immune to a certain product. So that's what we're at right here. So the first thing I do is I don't really wear too much makeup right now, especially now that we're gonna be going outside more. I kind of want to get some color to my skin. So the first thing I do is a makeup remover, and I just got this one by Symbiosis London. It's just like the Garnier water. That's what it looks like, but it's really funny because I only use this a couple times. I actually really do like it. But this says it's a makeup remover. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I could use this in place of the Garnier and wash my face with it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a little bit for at night, or maybe I'll just do both. I haven't decided yet. I wanted to really try this product out first, get my makeup off. So maybe in the morning, I just have a little bit of the Garnier left. Maybe instead of buying another Garnier, I'll switch to this and just do this morning and night until this is gone. But like I said, I haven't decided yet. But if you guys try this, let me know in the comments down below. But makeup remover. And then I scrub my face, and this is when I really take a cleanser and scrub. So I'm using by Aloe, their wellness system. I have used this before. It's my second time. I believe I got this in a FabFitFun, or maybe the first time I got it in a FabFitFun and the second time I got it in Ipsy. I actually really love this. So very soapy, which is what I look for when I have a cleanser. So I will cleanse my face. And then 2 to 3 times a week, I do a scrub after I cleanse. Mostly it's Tuesday, Thursdays I'll do a scrub. Maybe on Sundays if I need to, but I scrub my face. So for what I'm currently using, and I've actually used this before a long time ago, and I actually found it on Amazon, so I actually bought it. It's like, I needed a scrub, I didn't have any scrubs. This is by Derma E Essentials, their Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. I actually really like this scrub a lot. So if I don't use Purlisse, this is what I've been using. So scrub my face. And then I follow with a nighttime serum. So I actually don't have a nighttime serum. So if you guys have any nighttime serums that you guys love, I'm like waiting for my Ipsy choices to come out next month so I can go and hopefully have either like an add-on or like or like hopefully one of the options is a nighttime serum. So like I said, I don't have one, but right now I've been using my morning serum, which is by Glow Recipe. And actually, because I'm using this, I'm using the toner. Normally I don't use a toner at night, but because I'm using the serum, I'm using this. So I will first put the toner on, and then I'll go ahead and put the serum on. So these are a newer product for me. I haven't been using it that long, but I like it. So I just ran out my nighttime serum, so I just started using that at night. So but yeah, so after I wash, I either scrub, or if it's not a scrub day, I just move into my nighttime serum. All right, so then after that, I do eye cream, which I'm currently using the same one in the morning, same morning and night, is by Origins Ginseng Brightening Eye Cream. I really like this eye cream. Oh, now you're not gonna focus. So night cream, and then I follow with my, I always look at what it's called, Under Eye Refresher. So I actually keep these in a fridge that I have in my bathroom, and I really love this stuff being cold. I've only had one eye cream that was a little hard to keep in the fridge, which was like, it was like a thick cream, and it was really hard to get out of the package, but otherwise, you know, all my eye creams go in there. And then I follow with a moisturizer. So I just started using this at night by Peta Jane, their Gradual Face Tan. However, you're only supposed to do it like 3-4 times a week. So I'm only doing it like Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, Sunday maybe, or at least just like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm gonna be using this at night. I actually really, really love Peter James. I actually just became an affiliate with them. They are really, really awesome. So if you guys want information, I can let you know down below. But Nut Orange, it's awesome. So with this gradual tan, what's really nice is I'm gonna use it now at night. I did try it this in the morning. But I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna do it at night because it says it takes 6 to 8 hours to go ahead and show the gradual tan. And then also it works as a tanning lotion. So what you could do is 20 minutes before you go outside, you could use it as a tanning lotion, which is really nice. So Peter James, so they say to use this and then SPF. So I've been doing this at night. The opposite days that I don't use that, I've just been using my morning moisturizer, which is this one by Clarks. I'm actually almost out of this. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be using. I might stop the scrub that I'm using right now and use one of my Pearly scrubs because I have Pearly scrubs and they're moisturizers that go together, and I like to use those products together. But that is pretty much it. So that's everything that I have. Like, looking at my little cheat section over here of what I do at night. So now it's just time for me to relax. I really, really, really love relaxing in the evening. I love hot tea. That, and I let it cool down. It's not like really, really hot to like kind of like not iced tea, but like lukewarm tea, because then when it gets warmer outside, I don't like drinking like hot stuff besides coffee first thing in the morning. But I just relax. I just watch maybe a movie. I am wanting to go back to reading at night, but sometimes I'm so wiped that I just rather relax and watch a movie. I told Paul, like, we really realized, like, we try to go to bed by no later than 11. I've noticed, like, lately we've been going to between 10 and 10:30 to bed, and I love going to bed early. So I feel more refreshed in the morning, but we just, like I said, as soon as the kids lay down and go to bed, or if Riley needs to be picked up at dance, we just relax. And you know, at least if we relax for an hour before we go to bed, I feel like that's the best. Before, and I'm actually not gonna put it in my hair right now, when I go to bed, I put my hair in a bonnet, and I've noticed my hair has been like a lot more healthier. I'm actually gonna be washing my hair, being normally on Monday, and you guys can see my current hair routine in the next video, that I will put this in at night right before I go to bed, because I don't wanna walk around with a bonnet. That way, you know, my hair's not getting damaged. But that is actually it for this video. I'm actually gonna go ahead and relax because it's nice, the kids go down and I have more time to relax on a Monday than a normal typical day. But like I said, that is it for this video. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I make specialty videos like this on Thursdays. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any kind of specialty videos that you wanna see. And then also Monday through Thursday, I weekly vlog, which gets posted on Saturday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I weekend vlog, which gets posted on Monday. I've been posting organization and like weekly organization. I've been even doing meals lately. So that's actually something I've been having a lot of fun with, getting different kind of recipes and showing you guys what I've been cooking. And then of course, because the summer's coming up, lots of summer activities are gonna be happening with the kids, and my Hot Mom Summer Series is gonna be coming up. So we would love to have you as part of our YouTube family. And also down below is Bella Beans channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button on Bella Beans channel, because we do fun, crazy things over there. And then also down below is my TikTok and Instagram. Make sure you follow along me on there as well, because I do different things on different social media platforms. I post stories a lot over there. I haven't been posting on Instagram or TikTok as much because it's been crazy being the end of the year and with dance competitions and all that kind of stuff. We're finally slowing down, but at least like I post on my stories and do stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. So like I said, I'll see you guys in my next one.